Today, President Biden announced new actions aimed at protecting women's right to abortion and contraception. It follows the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. Our Washington correspondent, Raquel Martin, explains what's included in that executive order in our top story tonight at 10.
President Biden acknowledges there is little he can do to guarantee access to abortion in every state. But he says today's executive order should help women and doctors now living in states with restrictive abortion laws navigate a much different legal landscape.
What we're witnessing is a giant step backwards.
Friday, President Joe Biden signed an executive order designed to protect the now tens of millions of women living in states with new restrictive abortion laws.
This isn't some imagined horror. Just last week it was reported a 10-year-old girl was a rape victim in Ohio. 10 years old. And she was forced to have to travel out of the state to Indiana to seek to terminate the presidency and maybe save her life.
The order largely asked federal agencies to find ways to help women with travel, legal representation, access to contraceptives, and reproductive care.
The practice of medicine should not be frozen in the 19th century.
The announcement comes 2 weeks after the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, and 2 months after that decision was leaked.
There are a lot of critics who believe the administration waited too long to respond to this. What is the administration's response?
Yeah, I mean, I sort of take issue with the premise of the question.
Friday, Jen Klein, the White House Gender Policy Council chair, insisted the administration was ready.
The day that the decision was released, the president spoke and very powerfully about actions that we were already going to take. The attorney general issued a very strong statement.
President Biden says the fastest way to restore women's reproductive care is by electing Democrats this November.
Vote, 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 vote.
And the president really hammering down on that last point. He says the only way to pass a national law protecting abortion access is by electing 2 more Democrats to the Senate and also holding on to the majority in the House. For now in Washington, Raquel Martin, back to you.